Today I'm going to show you how to get real estate leads for free just using the MLS. Now the only real limitation here is that the leads don't come with phone numbers. So if you want the phone numbers, you'll have to get a different service like Mojo, RedX, or Vulcan 7. There's also some other companies where you can just buy the leads like the Share Group. I've used a few different dialers, and if you are going to go with one, in my opinion, Vulcan 7 is the best. Even though we don't have the phone numbers to call these leads, I'm going to give you 3 creative ideas that I've tried that you can use to interact with leads this way. The first method is the pick your neighbor letter. Just before you have a listing hit the market, you can use this method to target the 50 or 100 surrounding homes around that listing and send them all a letter that says, hey, I'm getting ready to sell this house. This would be a great opportunity for you to pick a new neighbor. It's a great way to get your name out there, and you might just pick up a buyer for your listing. The second thing you can do is the VIP open house invite. A week before your open house, you can again use this method to target the neighbors around that open house. Send them a letter that says, hey, I'm having an open house on this day at this time, but if you want to come an hour before, I'm having a VIP neighbors only walkthrough or something like that. It's a great way to engage with the neighborhood, and you might uncover some future opportunities. The third thing you can do is the looking in your neighborhood letter. If you have some buyers that are looking in a specific neighborhood, you can pull all the contacts for that neighborhood, send them all a letter that says, hey, I have buyers that are looking for a house in your neighborhood with this many bedrooms and this many bathrooms. If you or somebody you know is thinking about selling your house soon, make sure you let me know. You could throw something else in that letter about how it would save them the headache of doing all the showings. That might incentivize them to do something off the market. I think those 3 tactics are great ways to get people engaged, and to me they're a lot more interesting than the very boring just sold, just listed letters that people get. I feel like when people get those generic mailers, they just completely tune them out and throw them away without even really reading them. Here's a little pro tip for you. For a while I was sending all these letters out with a $1 scratch off ticket in there, but I started to get a lot of feedback that people thought the scratch off ticket was fake and they would just throw it away. So it ended up being kind of a lot of wasted money. But if you want to send those scratch off tickets to your sphere of influence, I've found that they really appreciate that. The last thing I want to touch on before I show you how to get these leads is the importance of the handwritten address on the letter. Think about what happens when you open up your mailbox and you see a very generic letter that says, Dear resident at your address, or even has your name printed out, but it's printed out by a machine. I know for me personally, I don't even look at those, I just throw them away. But if my name and address is handwritten, I'm gonna open it no matter what, just out of curiosity, even if I don't know who it's from. When you're sending these things out, you gotta be thinking about how is the receiver going to take these. All right, enough of that. I'm gonna show you how to pull the leads. Get logged into Flex MLS, click on menu, and then you wanna come down here over to taxes and do CRS tax search. This MLS tax suite is what you wanna look for, and I'm sure this is available in other MLSs as well. So up at the top, click over to prospecting. Now we're going to zoom in on a prospective neighborhood. Let's say I just wanted to get one street because I was doing an open house or something like that. Draw a polygon. Mark out my area. Now this polygon is my include section for my results. So click that. Now up here you can see that I found 64 properties, and what you want to do is just click export. Click export, and that will give you a CSV file of all the leads, and you can go in there and organize them and do whatever you'd like with them at that point. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you're looking to get your real estate business going, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, please put them in the comments down below.